Oh my God, Philly, how we feeling?
Good.
I just moved here 6 weeks ago, and I absolutely love this city, so yeah. I'm looking about 20 yards out at the most beautiful woman I've ever seen. She looks like Sydney Sweeney, if you're familiar, from Euphoria on HBO.
Wow.
And she's naked in the sea. And she dips her hair into the water and flicks it back as the moon is glistening on her breasts. She comes over and says, "Now we can kiss." And I thought to myself, what did I do to deserve this moment? Koh Phi Phi is a small island in the Andaman Sea off the coast of Thailand. It's the craziest party place I've ever been to in my life. 3 hours earlier, I was at the bar, and I saw this gorgeous woman standing at the bar. And I went up there and I said, "Hi, my name is Eric." And she said, "Hello, my name is Chiara. I am from Germany." And we start talking, and I'm just falling in love with this woman. And I'm thinking, I think I'm gonna make it happen with her tonight. But 5 minutes later, a guy comes and wedges his elbow right between us. And he says, "Hello, my name is Florian, and I'm her boyfriend." And I thought, we're talking, we're drinking. He's constantly making me remember that this is his girlfriend. At a certain point, the bar closes. It was their first night there on the island, but I had been there for a few nights before. And they wanted to keep drinking, and I knew just the spot to do it. Because the sea is so shallow there that you can go out 100 yards and just be waist deep. So I say, "I know, why don't we go to the sea?" And they say, "Okay." We go there, and then I have another brilliant idea. Why don't we take our clothes off? And they're German, so they agree. And we put our clothes on a fishing boat that's docked there. And we walk out, and as we get out there, I have the most brilliant, devious idea that the way to get to Chiara is through Florian. So I turn to Florian and I say, "Hey, do you want to make out?"
Yes.
And Florian says, "I've never done this before, I'm not really sure." But he says, "Okay, let's do it." And we start kissing. And I'm a very good kisser. And I'm grabbing the back of his head, I'm tugging on the hair. There's a little hand on the throat action. And we part ways, and I can just see in his eyes he's having all sorts of internal homophobic thoughts. He doesn't know what to make of his identity right now. And then I turn to Chiara and I say, "Can we make out?" And Florian steps in and says, Hey, I'm not comfortable with that." Then Chiara says, "You didn't ask me whether or not I was comfortable with you kissing him." And they start yelling at each other in German, "Das ist nicht richtig," and I don't know what they're saying. And they go 20 yards out and they just start fighting in German. And I'm thinking, I am both the hero and the villain of this Shakespearean plot. Eventually, Florian comes back and he's utterly dejected and sullen, and he says, "Dude, I think my girlfriend just broke up with me." And I want to tell him, "Oh, it's okay, dude, there'll be other women," and we turn, and that's when we see her silhouette in the moonlight, naked, flinging her hair back. And he says, "I'm going to go back to the shore." And he trudges the 100 yards back to the shore. Chiara then comes over and says, "Now we can make out." And we start making out. And I'm running my hands over her hips, and eventually I turn her around, and I'm kissing her neck. And the sea is so shallow that she's able to bend over, and we start having sex. As I'm holding her breasts from behind, I look over her head, and I see Florian sitting on the shore, looking back at his very recently ex-girlfriend having sex with me. And I was like, Eric, you're a goddamn genius. She gets my WhatsApp number. She says she has to go stay with him for the night, and she goes back, and I'm feeling very proud of myself. And then I go to the fishing boat to get my clothes back on, and that's when I realize that my wallet is a little bit lighter. And I open it up, and all my money had been taken. And I thought, Eric, what did you do to deserve this moment? Thanks so much.